face.
How dare you show your face? Go back to jail. And fuck you, Craig, because Jake's not here.
I've gotten a nat 20 on both dice.
Yes, fuck you, Craig.
Yes, when Jake comes back, we will have already said fuck you, Craig, and too bad. He's not here. Mwahahaha.
See if he remembers.
Honestly, that's what he gets.
What are we
That's what he
laughing
gets.
Ha,
We're
ha,
laughing
ha,
at
ha,
you because you missed fuck you, Craig.
No shot. Wow, I'm pissed.
Too bad.
That's fucked up. Not gonna lie.
Try.
Well, hey, whatever. You weren't here.
Hey,
Mauled.
we'll prescribe you with some copium.
I'll prescribe you with some Triactin.
That sounds
Damn.
like. Never mind. Never mind.
You've never taken Triactin?
No, I don't know what that is.
Triactin like a fucking man.
Okay, buddy.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Failed Attempt, where a collection of assholes sit around and try to play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, all right. So,
God damn it.
what?
I really thought that was a real thing too.
I mean, it is when you think about it.
I thought it was a real medication, not.
Okay.
Aiming in medication.
Malador's being a goblin right now.
Jill, you wanted to put
Yeah,
something in
goblin.
Discord.
Look at my fucking hair, dog.
I did.
Goblin these
Yes.
nuts. Anyways.
Okay. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going.
He went on mute. Yeah, you wanted to put something, the song.
I'm so upset.
Oh, the video, yes.
Yes. Because that's going to be part of our thing here. Sorry for the slow start.
I apologize. I'm being a drama queen. Leave me be.
I'm sorry,
How dare
Malador.
you.
No, fuck you. You don't. I'm not accepting your apology.
I'm not sorry.
I'm never sorry. Everything
Alright.
I intentional.
So where we ended off was a very heartfelt, wonderful ceremony to send Tyr into the afterlife after she had fallen. Merida did not step up to be the shaman, but her grandmother did. So the sending took place as it was supposed to, and she was now gone. After the entire team joined in and grabbed the torches and set her body ablaze, and it left. Now, following that, everyone would have dispersed back to the village, including you guys. You would have all just kind of gone along with the crowd because that's how that's supposed to be. Aside from Merida, who said that she would have stayed behind and sang a song to her sister.
By the way, Skype doesn't catch audio.
Yeah, Skype doesn't catch audio.
Yeah, I
Damn.
didn't hear any of that. You're just gonna have to sing it.
Yeah.
I can't.
You guys can't hear that?
Nope.
No,
you can't
there's
hear it.
no audio.
It's in my headphones. I'm wondering if it's recording.
If you want to play the video, visually on your end, I'll play the sound on my end.
I was gonna say he could also link it in the description.
That is
Yeah.
very- Yeah, I'm wondering if it actually came through on my end because it was blasting in my headphones.
The video was playing, but there was no sound.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
for us at least.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was in mine. I'm wondering if it was, but
If you, like I said, if you want to play the video visually, and then I can play the sound on my end through the microphone,
okay.
if that makes sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah. So I will reshare and do it again.
Hot stop.
All right, let's do this at the same time.
I know, I'm working on it. Give me a second.
Got to get ad blocker.
I do. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and cut it. At the risk of, copyright. But
yeah.
yes, that would be the. I'm already in fear with everything we just played, but that would be the song that Merida sang as everyone left. Basically, the moment you guys all passed through that narrow valley back to the village, she would have stayed for just a little bit longer to sing that lullaby to her sister. As she then, a few minutes later, joins the group. At the group, Yorrick, you are once again being surrounded by all of the kids and now all of the adults, the ones that had guarded you on your way to be alone at the cave, because you can't be alone with 12 other people. They are now no longer armed, and they're taking off their armor and bringing it back to their huts. But you are still being surrounded by all of the children, who are once again climbing up on your shoulder and tugging at your robe and tugging at your ears, as your book comes up on its own, as it usually does, and opens back up to that blank white page that gives off that white glow, that soft white glow. And as Merida approaches, head kind of drooped down, looks back up to the group. Merida, the moment you make eyes with Yorrick, you see the book now hovering between the two of you, and the entire party hears, "Oh, new fun.
Oh God.
Come on.
Let's go." And then Yorrick, you hear a familiar thing, and actually, who else hovered? Vidar did, Garrison did. You guys all went into the clouds, right? You did. I think the
Yeah,
entire
I
party's
think
been up
we
there.
all went to the clouds
Yeah.
when we
So-
teleported
what-
out of the one place where we were fighting the underwater
Yep.
things.
So Yorrick,
The zombies.
Oh, yes, you guys all the skeletons.
They were like
the
Cyclops
weird
zombies.
skeletal creatures, yes. So the entire party hears this. The voice then goes, "Choose Yorrick." So I need you, by the way, because if you stumble your words, you choose more than one, or you don't know where you want to go, it makes the roll harder. You get one choice of where you want to go.
He's immediately going to be confused and be like,
Stop.
"What?"
Me. Sorry. Rude.
I would feel like he'd be more confused and asking what it means by choose.
Choose where you wish to go.
Got him.
Leviosa.
Well,
Hong Kong.
I will. I'll go with Gaudium.
Why?
Okay.
We all have stuff we need to do there, especially you, Garrison.
We didn't finish anything at Coast City.
All right. If that's where you want to go, I need you, Yorrick, to roll a D100.
Fuck.
How many times has Yorrick been to Gaudium? Has he ever been there?
I don't think a D100.
He has, except he was blindfolded the entire time.
Okay, so that would be...
No.
I'd say that's... Okay. All right. There's a D100 in the custom roll on Beyond.
That's my favorite button to click.
Or you do 2 D10s. One of them acts. I
It's
think
like a percentage die.
you do 2
Yeah,
D10s.
what they were saying earlier. Yeah, one's a regular D10 and the other one is the multiples of 10.
Oh, I got a D100 here.
Okay. Oh, you have an actual D100? Awesome.
Well,
51.
internet.
Yeah, I just looked up a D100 roller.
Yeah, no, Beyond has one.
51.
That's how I do all of Malador's, just so you're aware.
See, look. 46.
All right, so you rolled a 51.
Yes. Where did do I?
Down,
Oh, there.
down in the bottom left, you can choose which die you want to roll.
I've not had to use that one, so I found it, but
Okay. So you hear Gaudium it is then, and the book slams shut. The white glow blasts out and consumes the whole party. Garrison, no, it does not do any damage to you.
The sword. No, I'm kidding.
And then everything goes black.
Of course it does.
And you all find yourselves waking up on what feels like soft, earthy ground, spongy like moss. As you sit up and blink your eyes and try to get your composure as teleporting once again with this damn book, you find yourself in the middle of a rather not necessarily like thick forest to the point where you have to turn sideways to get through the trees, but thick enough where there's just little carved out patches So like 3 of you are laying down in one of them, and then 2 of you are laying down in another one. So you're kind of spread out, but it's 10 feet apart at best. So at where you wake up is Yorrick, Merida, and Vidar. You guys wake up together in one patch, and then Malador and Garrison. You guys wake up in another patch about 5 feet to their right, and Steve, you wake up in a patch by yourself.
You stuck
You
me
get-
Wait, Steve wasn't with us in the mountain though.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Clankety clankety.
You guys all wake up at about a 10-foot diameter circle on this soft, mossy earth, just surrounded by very, very lush trees. Now, Steven, the last thing you remember is being in the Crank and Yank, seeing the Brotherhood and Sashes coming through to investigate these 3 bodies, and then the fight that had taken place. And as you're trying to talk to them to figure out what's going on, you see a flash from the room next to you where the fight took place, and your whole party is gone. And then what feels like to you, what actually feels like maybe minutes later, barely even able to wrap your head around what just took place, you wake up in these woods. So yes, that is where you guys all wake up. You heard Yorrick, Vidar, Malador, Merida, Garrison. You guys all heard Yorrick say out loud, "Gaudium," and this patch of woods is where you guys wake up.
I swear to God. I swear to God, if I'm in this friggin' town again. Why?
You know, Gaudium.
Why?
I've heard of it. Never been here.
Actually, no, you haven't. You got to Cooper Tandem and then headed east. You did not go to Gaudium. Vernon and Garrison did.
Yeah. Did not want to come back here ever again.
Yeah, Yorrick's moment in Gaudium wasn't fun either.
Yeah, I was bound and blindfold.
So
And
so
Malador, you've never
I-
been there either.
Didn't Malador go there with Yorrick?
Nope.
Garrison? No, not Garrison.
Nope.
Who was?
Octavius? Is that what you're trying?
No, Yorrick, you didn't go to Gaudium. You went to Salvetti. If
No.
you're talking
Dadgummit,
about,
Yorrick.
I don't
if you're
think-
talking about the past mission you guys ran, Vidar and you and Trock, that was and Merida, that was Salvetti, not Gaudium.
Betty.
Yeah, it was. We got captured by Xander and taken to Gaudium to be put in jail. Because the book brought Garrison and I back to Coast City.
We were in Derelictus. That was.
Yeah, you guys were in
Yeah, we were in
Derelictus, not
Derelictus.
Gaudium.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you've
Yeah.
ever been to Gaudium.
No, he never has.
Good job.
Yeah, that was Derelictus. That was not Gaudium. And you guys never saw Derelictus. You saw jail cells.
Oh, I saw Derelictus.
What is derelict?
Derelictus is the extension of Relictus,
Why are we here?
which actually Vidar knows about that.
Yeah.
And Malador knows about it, and no one else does. But yes, this is where you guys wake up. So yes, this is where you guys wake up. You heard him say Gaudium out loud. You saw the flash, and you wake up on this soft, mossy earth in this forest. And I mean, in retrospect, it's a beautiful day, Garrison. There's the canopy is plenty thick enough to guard you from the sunlight that you dread so much being in now. But even still, with a thick canopy, like the wind is blowing through it, and you can actually feel it down on the forest floor. You can hear the sounds of birds and squirrels, and obviously a train going by my house. Yes, you
Oh,
guys
okay.
hear you guys just hear a train flying over the canopy. No, but no, just it seems like a very very pleasant moment, even though right now none of you are really aware of where you are. You heard Yorrick say Gaudium, and now you're in this forest. And Stephen, to put this into perspective, when I told you it felt like a couple of minutes, you saw that flash and your team was gone, and now you're here in the woods. Keep in mind that entire time was like 6 hours for the rest of the party. So Steven would be very fucking confused.
Yeah.
Because they they went through a whole afternoon and night into morning for the ceremony that they were on, and for you it was a couple of minutes.
I've just
So-
been in
Wait.
stasis.
So, question.
Hmm.
So, how many days has it technically been since
For what?
we were last in Coast City?
Not even a
It's
full
been
day yet.
minutes. Well, he just said because Steven, it's been minutes since.
But that doesn't mean anything. That could just be weird time stuff.
Exactly. So it's minutes for him, and we've been away for
It's
half a
been
day.
like a day and a
Yeah.
half.
Because I'm trying to judge if my father would be in Gaudium yet.
But Garrison, upon hearing York say Gaudium, and then we instantly just get teleported to a random place. I'm just gonna put 2 and 2 together, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go over to York. And I'm gonna be like,
The fuck?
yeah. I was like, send me back to Coast City. Tell that book to send me back to Coast City right now.
Wait, Garrison, we're here for a
Malloy,
reason.
shut up.
No, hold on. We're here.
Tell that book to send me back to Coast City right now.
I know why you want to go to Coast City, Garrison. You want to stop the Coastal Brotherhood. That's why we're here.
No, I also want to find out about the Death Sworn and the people who killed my mother.
Well, don't you think here's the perfect place? We're gonna meet new
No, this
people.
is where my journey started. Coast City was where I was gonna get answers.
Did you?
I got teleported back here to Gaudium.
Alador, we are wanted criminals, and we were in Brotherhood
Motherfucker, no one
trying
asked for
to
your opinion.
make sure that we're not.
When did you get
selling
here?
people.
Yeah, no
Where did
one
you just
asked
come
for
from?
your opinion.
Who is this guy? Have I even met him yet? Like,
Everyone has, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of all, it's you. Some of you, a couple of you, have met him in passing.
yeah.
Remember, you and Vidar saw him when you were filleting the last sash.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have
Okay.
you've seen him in passing.
Yeah.
You saw him nude already, wrapped in a towel. Basically, kind of like meeting Malador all over again. Oh, another naked guy.
But yeah, no. Tell the book to send me back to Coast City right now.
Or no.
Can certainly try.
Yeah, do that.
I would like to go back to Coast City as well.
Guys,
There's
you
nothing
realize
here for me in
asking
Gaudium.
things of this book never works out in our favor.
We can
You know what?
try.
We can try.
I'm having no part of this. I'm going.
Use
You,
the book.
Steven, come with me now.
Can we make up our minds?
Yep. Just tell it right now to just send me to Coast City, please.
Oh,
Right.
Steven
ask
ignored
it
me,
nicely.
I'm gonna start flipping through the book to see if there's anything written in it about teleportation or.
I'm gonna walk up. Is the book like on the floor?
No, it's in his pouch.
No. I'm gonna walk up and with the hilt of my glaive, just like tap the book, be like, "Hey, send me back."
Don't say send me back. Say send me to Coast City. It's gonna
No,
send you to
yeah.
Merida's village.
Yeah, send me to Coast City.
This thing's a fucking genie. Be careful with your words.
Valdor's walking off.
All right.
Okay. Specifically for teleportation, give me your intelligence check to just basic, or actually it'd be perception to see just like how long it takes you to find it.
Surprise! He's got an advantage.
Oh,
I know he
that's
does.
wow. Okay.
What'd you roll?
I
A
rolled
double nat 20.
I
Oh
rolled-
hell yeah!
Jesus.
Sweet.
Must be nice.
Okay.
I know, right?
Mhm.
I don't need that.
I deserve a high roll for once.
Yes, you do. As you're flipping through it, you see it kind of looks like chicken scratch handwritten transcripts about the use of teleportation, but no actual spell. Kind of like someone wrote in the book about like maybe teleportation is something we can achieve someday, and it just seems like really old writing. Like part of it's faded. The page that you flip to, it's like wrinkled, and there's a corner missing, and you do see not. I guess you could say like little burns, like not cigarette burns, but thicker, like cigar burns. There's like holes literally burnt into the writing. What you're able to see is that the directions on how this, whoever wrote this, the directions on how they believe teleportation could actually be successful is written in there, but then there's holes in the middle of the directions. But they don't seem to be burnt on any other page before or after.
How convenient.
All right. I'm gonna ask it in Abyssal. Is there any way for me to send Garrison and Vidar back to Coast City?
You don't get a response.
Oh, now he doesn't have anything to say?
Do it! Do it! I'm ready!
Well, there's only theories carved out here, and apparently it's got nothing to say this time about sending
Shocker!
anybody back.
If friggin' goblins can teleport, you're telling me.
It's an old book, so
It's fucking book, man. It's fucking book. Okay. Okay, York, why are we here? You sent us here. Why are we here?
I took suggestions from the Peanut Gallery.
Oh no!
What?
The what? The peanut who?
The peanut gallery, apparently.
The person whose brain is the size of a peanut, that's the person whose advice that you took?
Hey now, it's average.
Hey now, you're a rock star.
How late the squirrel's gone?
Okay, Yorrick, do me
Okay.
a favor, refresh your page and look at other.
Oh no.
Refresh.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna go back through the desert, and every tornado that I see, I'm throwing you in it.
Second.
How many
So
sessions did we spend in the desert going to
Two
Coast
fucking
City?
So many.
Oh,
So many.
my.
Too many.
three
3 sessions.
3 sessions crossing the desert. And
It
the
felt like
only
more.
and the only reason I'm not gonna lie that I cut it short is because Vernon decided to bitch.
I mean, we were all kind of itching. Let's be
Yeah, I
real.
know. But I didn't care. He was just loud and annoying.
Thankfully, not a problem anymore.
hmm Anyway, what now? I will ask. What are you guys doing aside from
Mal-
yelling at Yorrick?
Yeah, Malda already left.
Oh, you already walked out.
Oh yeah, he said, "Steven, come with me," and he completely ignored
I'm not
himself.
going with him.
And Maldor.
She was
Steven,
like,
Steven
Oh.
ignored Maldor, so he
that
left.
is the smartest thing I've heard anybody say.
So while you guys are trying to figure out what you're doing, Malador, you exit the forest, and there is nothing but open terrain. You see mountains ahead of you on the horizon. They look very small from here, which tells you that they are a far way away. Off to the right is just flat grassland, and then to the left is more grassland, and then behind you is just woods, and more woods. But as far as civilization goes, you don't see anything around here. It is just landscape after landscape after landscape.
Okay, so from Gaudium, from Coast City, I knew Gaudium was in which direction?
I don't know which direction.
Can I
Okay.
roll history or something? Because
Yes,
I don't
you can.
remember.
Survival.
Yeah, that would be survival.
Okay, I'm okay with survival.
I
Fuck! That's a 3.
I was gonna tell you anyway. It's west.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You rolled a 3. Oh, cool. It's Weast.
It's Weast.
I was gonna tell you anyway. I just felt like being a dick. It's west. You know it's west.
I thought you
Wow.
said Weast.
It's Weast.
So,
You're
And I-
fired again.
and with that 3, I don't know which fucking way is west.
No.
No.
With the 3, you have no idea which direction is west, but you do know
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Gaudium was west from Coast City. But your compass is like, okay.
Fuck am I?
North is up in the sky.
And that's exactly what the rest of you hear is he trots out to the tree line and just looks around, and from
Where
where
the
you
fuck
guys
am I?
are in the woods, I mean, he only went about 50 feet to get to the tree line from where you guys are, and you hear him, "Where the fuck am I?" And it just and like from inside the woods, you guys hear his voice echo. Which Vidar and Garrison, being that you guys have been out in the world, you know that means there ain't shit around.
Yeah.
As soon as you guys hear that voice echo throughout, you guys both know outside the tree line there isn't anything here.
I'm a goat. Can I climb a tree to figure out, like, if there's any sign of civilization?
I don't think that's a proper statement. Goats can't climb trees, but yes, you do have arms. You can climb the
I do.
tree.
I'm a
Yes.
goat. I start
I have-
eating
I
all the
have no-
You
trees.
can climb walls if it's at a
I was gonna say you climb down
89-degree
the wall.
angle.
Long jump or high jump? Mirth
It
for
depends.
leap.
How are you climbing? Are you going straight up, or are you trying to parkour? Because that's going to
Parkour.
determine your role. Parkour, acrobatics.
Okay. Oh, that's a 19.
Yeah. So you guys see this goat man that none of you really know that well get like one of his right leg up on a tree and then just left, right, and just bounce very, very beautifully, just like he's done it 100 times in his life, just zigzag up to the top of the canopy and then disappears into the very thick, lush forest. You go all the way to the top of the tree as high as you can until your head pokes out the canopy and you see the same thing that he does. As you're looking around up here, there's various birds that are nesting on the top of the canopy. It's thick enough to where they actually can nest up here. there's some like there's off to the left. There's a bird feeding its young up here, and then you see just like squirrels running across the canopy, and then you look out just like Malador did, and there is nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna climb back down.
Okay. Yeah, I will make you roll for that. You got a high enough one.
Okay.
As much as I would love to have you fail, as much as I'd love to see you go up like that, like a fucking ninja, and then fail a dex check and hit the ground, I'm not going to make you do it.
Yeah, don't need to be like Yorrick up the mountain.
Fucking mountain.
Okay. So there was nothing up there. It was just woods. We're lost.
Now, if I go up to the tree line and I see like the open vastness, do I see any markings of if Guardian was there?
I don't know. Do you go up to the top to the open vastness?
Yeah.
Well, you have to roll, sir.
No, I meant to the top of the tree line. Or the
like walking out of the tree line where Malador was.
Yeah.
Do you, you're looking for anything that
Resembles it.
resembles?
So when I like a trampled path that looked like it would have been a road that led up to a main gate. You know what I mean? Like
Make a perception check, sir.
That's
Yes, and you-
12.
Okay. I mean, you see, as you're just because you're like scanning specifically the ground. You see various types of footprints from animal to what might look like boots. Various kind of tracks that might be a cart that was pulled by a horse, or just you just see various types of prints leading in various directions. One of them straight out from the forest, and then it kind of stops at a distance, curves off in another direction. It's hard to make out.
Almost like it was roads.
It's just hard to discern like what tracks you should follow and what ones are actually worth following.
Now, is there any like big indentations, like if there was buildings?
No.
No. Okay. So it's all.
Oh, you mean like if buildings used to exist here? No.
Right. Yeah. Oh, okay.
But it's not desert like you're used
it's
to.
like a meadow.
Yeah, because
like a field.
you know from your travels there around Gaudium there was no grass. The grass started once you got in the city. From Salvetti to Gaudium and everywhere, from Salvetti to Cooper Tandem to Oppidum to Gaudium, even to Relictus, was all desert, all sand, and this is grassland as far as you can see. So what you are able to discern from that is you guys are nowhere near Gaudium.
Yeah. We don't know where the fuck we are. We're not near Gaudium. I have no idea where we are.
I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
See, this is why this is as a side note, this is why I love the teleport spell. Do you and I'm going to stop interrupting here, but you guys remember me asking how many times have you been there?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Yorrick.
Yeah.
How many times
Yorrick.
have you been to Gaudium?
Because there's this. You see this right here? If it'll come up on the screen, no.
We can't see it.
There's this. Let's see. If you have a permanent circle, it's pretty much guaranteed to go there. Associated object, which you don't have, which he doesn't have. He's not very familiar. He hasn't seen it casually because he's never seen it, and he barely scraped viewed once. So that was like, if you didn't roll 100, you were fucked.
Yep. Cool. Not even in Gaudium.
I'm gonna keep studying.
You're gonna keep studying what?
I'm gonna keep studying it, all the teleportation.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, you do
what's
that.
there? Just thinking, if you don't kill me, they will.
Where the fuck are we, Yorrick? Where are we?
And that tiny voice in your head that you're so used to hearing only you hear says back, "You're probably right."
I don't think probably is.
And as you're studying this page and scratching your head saying this and hearing that voice toying with you, as you're continuing to look at the page, the burn marks are actually slowly moving. Slowly moving. And they never seem to line straight up. If one goes up, the other one goes down. If it moves toward it, it goes in the other direction.
Are they
And there's 3 of them.
parts of the page?
Why are you asking that?
Okay, sorry.
I got invested. I was like,
I got invested.
Out of game to you, yes.
okay. I'll
To-
turn away now.
To pique your interest, yes. But yeah, there's 3 holes, so they're just like slowly doing this. And I mean slower than I'm moving my hands, but if I do it here, just like, take me an hour to move across my camera. It's like very, very slowly. But yes, to answer your question, yes, your curiosity. It's as they move, it reveals different parts of the page.
Okay.
Hi, pretty girl.
Would I be able to memorize what the page looks like to try and recreate it?
Hi, pretty girl.
Hi. Oh, sorry, you're not talking to me.
Hi.
That's weird because I'm the only girl in this group. That shouldn't be coming from any other kid but mine.
So that would be, that'd be a wisdom check. Check.
It's not like you have a +4 or anything.
Damn.
No, but he does not have advantage on it because it's a check.
It's
Oh,
okay.
God.
You got a nat 20 anyway.
Or a 24, yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you can memorize the wrinkles on the page with that roll. You're gonna open that book up a week from now and be like, that wrinkle moved.
Who touched this book?
Why does it look like a
One of you
fan now?
Put your dirty little hands on my drum set.
Why does it look like a fan now? I didn't fold it this many times.
You know for
on drum set.
a fact it was not hands.
There's a note.
Hands did not touch this book. But yes, so yes,
you
you
know-
are able to memorize what the page looks like, and kind of like a photographic memory, your brain takes a screenshot of the page as it is at the moment.
You know what's funny about that? So it's funny how like when you do like something like so many times, like hundreds of times in a year, if a slight change to it, like you just in your mind you just notice it.
Mhm.
Like I noticed it with my company's paychecks. They changed
Okay.
paper companies, and I remember like because you get your paycheck like every week or whatever, so like you take it out, you look at it, you feel it, and one week I got it and it felt like heavier, like the paper, it almost felt like it felt like almost like construction paper, like it was just like the actual paper check itself, like it was like thicker or something like that, and I was like, hey, nothing, and I was like, did we change like paper companies or something like that? And he's like, yeah, actually, why? Yeah, I was like, I was just,
I noticed.
I was just like, the paper always felt thinner before, and now it's like thicker. Like
You were
I don't
probably
know,
the only one who cared. Most people
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
but I was just like, it's just because it's like something every week. Like I grab it, I cash it and deposit it in the bank and everything like that. But I was like, oh, this is just, it felt weird for the 100,000 other checks I got. Like, so
Man, you're really fucking old school doing paper
Yeah.
checks, man. I haven't done
Yeah.
a paper check in years. Mine's all
Yeah.
direct deposit.
yeah, I have direct deposit now. This was years ago, but I was
Oh.
just like, it was
Still.
I was just like, it's funny because it's like when you're like, oh yeah, you'll notice every single wrinkle. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's actually a real thing, like 100%.
It is
Like
actually, yeah.
if you're looking at that book every single day, like you'll be like, oh, that's different. Like,
Mhm.
but
But
rant,
yes,
it's over.
that's okay. Oh, Garrison, I need a con save because you left the tree
'cause-
line.
Yeah, because I'm in the sun. I was hoping you were gonna forget that.
No.
It's 21.
Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be crap because you still have your cloak. But I still have to roll. 1.
Sweet.
As you step out next to Malador and he watches you sizzle a little bit and you're just, nope.
Maldor is not paying attention. He pulled out his cards and is looking through his cards.
Okay. But yes, Garrison, you learn that you guys are nowhere near anything that you are familiar with. Stephen, you jump down from the trees back onto the ground. Yorrick is studying his book. Malador is playing with his cards now.
He's
Vidar
looking for
and
something, actually.
Malador is playing with himself. Vidar and Merida, what are you two doing?
Um,
Oh, Vidar, Darling's not with you.
of course she's not.
You don't have a squirrel.
And no, you don't have a squirrel. Hank is gone.
So happy.
I'll find him again.
Someday,
Yeah, you know,
someday
You
I'll
lost
find
him
him.
on the top of a mountain. I'm just saying.
Marin gonna go up to Yorrick, kind of glare at him, and then look at the book. Look at him. Look at the book. Look at him. Look at the book. Look at him, and just go like this.
Uh-oh.
You think you can get it to work?
Some things just need a woman's touch.
You go. Give it a try.
You're going to try to take it. Your hands are going to go right through it.
Don't
Get
leave it up.
bozo.
I hope you like the couch.
That wasn't my decision.
Push Yorrick over and walk away.
Push Yorrick over?
Yep.
Yorrick, do you try to stay up?
No, I'm just gonna flop.
Okay.
Knock you straight on your butt and just. And then I walk away. And I just go find a tree and I just.
All right.
I'm gonna be standing there watching the exchange with like a handful of berries, just kind of slowly like looking back and forth between them, eating it, just kind of. And then as York's sitting on the ground, he's just gonna walk in the direction Merida walked off to, just kind of staring at him and eating berries.
Oh, Vidar, I love you so much. Give me a con save.
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh no! What kind of
Yes.
berries did you just eat?
The kind that makes you turn gay. I don't know.
The kind that makes you roll a con
The one
save.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, so you maintain to not get poisoned, but
All over Merida.
Wait,
What-
no, I have advantage and a +7 in survival. I should know that these berries are poisoned or not.
you didn't ask.
You just started eating.
You just started eating, sir.
Good luck, my
I'm gonna
friend.
slide this time. That's bullcrap.
Would you like to roll first?
Sure.
Okay.
I have a +3.
26.
Okay. Yes,
the healthiest berries in the world.
you're able to identify that the ones you were about to eat were poisonous.
Okay, I throw the poison ones at Yorrick.
That
So yes, as you hit the ground, York, you are also face pelted by a handful of berries,
Eat up,
And-
Yorrick. These are
and
delicious.
they are blue and purplish.
Very good for you, York. They taste delicious. And then he turns off and walks away.
Do they stain my robe?
No, they hit you in the face.
they're just like spitballs straight to the face.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think everyone hates you by now.
That's justified.
No, you guys don't hate him. Never.
We don't hate him.
I
We're just strongly displeased with his actions.
Malador hates him at this point.
Yeah.
He killed my sister.
Yes, like I said, we are very displeased with his actions.
Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. As the DM, I love what he did because you guys are now in an area that I didn't think you'd get to.
Oh fuck! I think I know where we are.
No.
Oh shit! It could be. My thought process is we're in the mountains that Vernon's from. That's what my thought process just went to.
Oh, we're not doing the crazy flying thing, so we're not in the Fey realm. That was.
Oh yeah, and Malador's ship is still in Coast City.
Yeah. He did say not to let anybody on it to the ship, so
Gladys is a bitch.
that is true.
Glad everybody just kind of accepts consent in this world. And nobody's just going to try to steal anything from you. It's really nice to know that.
Malador was looking for a message card.
Okay. So it's not random doing intelligence to see if you find it. And not exactly consent if you were around here where he had to go through to acquire it.
Natural
exactly
20.
Hell fucking yeah.
You don't find it at all.
Yep, you do find a card that resembles a message. It has a stick figure with a thought bubble with like scribble.
Okay, I'm just gonna take it out and
Hit it against yourself or throw it?
Yep. Hit it against myself.
Okay.
Interesting. All right.
Did it work?
Okay, so Garrison, you're standing next to Malador. And Steven, when you're on the forest floor because you were looking that direction, you're looking out toward the tree line. The both of you happen to see around Malador these just solid white bubbles begin to, like, just one above his head, one off to the right, one off to the left, and just different, almost like someone's typing it for you guys. Almost as if someone's typing it, just different words and different languages start to appear in these bubbles.
What did he do?
He turned himself into a comic strip.
Apparently. It's not what I wanted
like-
to do.
And Garrison, you're standing next to him. The bubble on the left, like, actually bumps into you.
Yeah. Did he like throw a card down or something?
He
Yeah.
hit himself with it.
Okay.
Quick, read his mind.
Yeah, what do
do I-
those bubbles
Can
say?
I read the bubbles?
Actually, Garrison, I believe you can. You can read every fucking one of them.
Sweet.
One of them, Garrison, you read in Actually, yes, this one would be deep speech. You read this one. One of them you read in deep speech. It translates to a love letter from Viper. As if you are reading her thoughts back in Coast City. It's just typing out inside the bubble how great of a day she had with this stranger that came down to her place once, and
Took her to a crack house.
how she really enjoyed the moment at the spa until the fight broke out, and then she had to leave because she couldn't have too many people knowing she was there, but she really wants to see him again, and just it becomes a lot more intimate than that. Starts going through all the moments that they had in the orgy rooms, and
Yeah, I'm gonna
all.
immediately
Okay.
Nope. Just gonna go on to the next bubble.
The next bubble you read in common, which is you see I wonder where Malador went. He's always getting into trouble. I hope he's not hurt. It seems like he can take care of himself now that he can set himself on fire. That's weird. Just basically to you, it translates into just someone thinking about how
like Malador's dad.
How worried they are of him.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say anything about son or father. It just literally.
No, I know, but...
Yeah. That's probably where your head would go. Yes.
Yeah.
Not mine.
It translates into a message of someone being worried about him. The third one you read in Giant. And this one translates into
talking about the orgy.
I had a feeling. Okay, so this one translates into Giant, and what you read is, I had a feeling that we couldn't fully trust the Brotherhood. Relictus was also showing signs of mistrust and shady behavior. The project is literally the project is a month from being complete. However, we may have to pull the plug on it.
I'm gonna in my mind I'm gonna think like, I think that might be Trock. But
and as you think in your mind, I think that might be Trock, a bubble pops out of your head.
Oh no.
Cool.
And to everyone else now, because this would definitely capture the attention of even Yorrick, who was shoved onto the ground. 3 bubbles around Malador's head, and Garrison's sitting there going from one to the next looking at it, and then out of his head, and you see, I think it might be Trock.
Okay.
Can I use those bubbles to send it to somebody else, maybe? Could I try?
So there's just the 3 bubbles? No more?
The 3 around Malador, yeah, so far.
And then the one around you.
And then the one
and then the one around you, and a fourth one pops out from Malador saying, I wonder if I can use this as a message to someone else.
Yeah, it looks like everything that you're thinking of. Wait, so he can think in Giant?
No, he's thinking in common.
No, but the languages are coming out in different languages, so...
From what you read, none of those were from Malador.
I'm guessing the thing is it's getting thoughts about Malador from other people. Possibly? That's what I'm thinking.
No, because the third one, the one that I think was from Trock, didn't mention you.
Right. Unless it did in a way we don't understand yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try contacting through these bubbles.
Who?
My father.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Malador is gonna focus everything he has to get a message to his father, and he speaks. I don't know where you are, but I don't know where I am. Teleport, please. Looking for Mom. Don't know where the fuck Gaudium is. I have no idea where the fuck I am. Again, help.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. I can tell. Yeah. Anyway, you turn into Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Just automatically, you turn into Liam Neeson. You're no longer Malador. So yes, you concentrate really hard and you think this, and once again, now around him a fifth bubble bloop, pops out, and everything he's thinking that he just said for all of you to read in just plain common reads out. The difference is with this one is it stops inside the bubble with an ellipsis, the 3 dots. And then kind of like someone hits the return button on a keyboard, it goes down. Well, this is new.
Very fucking new. Cards are awesome.
Why is there a white sphere near my head?
My card.
I don't understand this. I'm still in the underwater city.
Huh.
I heard
In
about
Coast
the
City.
attack. I
Weird.
heard about the attack at Crankenyank. Is everyone okay? If you find Mom, don't mention me. Stay safe. That's it.
This motherfucker.
Huh. It's like he wasn't even at Gaudium. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's almost like he was still within Coast City.
It's almost like we should have stayed in Coast City. Yeah, I mean that's
So
that's such a weird.
I can return, right? I can return message. I can go. Or is it cut off?
That one, he stopped talking.
Okay, so I can continue, right?
You can try, sure.
So Malador's gonna think out loud. He's gonna speak and think. Can you at least help me find where I am and get me out of here, please?
Okay. So after you see in the bubble basically deletes and then starts over again. And it says, "Can you at least?" And then the bubble pops.
Fuck!
And then the rest of them pop, 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 pop.
Oh, good. That was annoying.
Well, I mean, at least I know he's still in Coast City.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we aren't.
Yeah, so glad we're not even in Gaudium.
No one knows where the fuck we are.
All right. Well, I see these tracks. I mean, I guess we can just follow these to the nearest town, see where the fuck we are.
Yorrick, have you gotten up yet?
No.
What are you doing at the moment?
I'm just
Contemplating life.
I'm laying there. I'm flipping through the book.
Okay.
All right.
So as you're laying on the ground, just kind of accepting your fate at the moment, looking through the book, you start feeling a rumble.
My tummy?
No. On the ground, underneath you. Just very slight at the moment, but it's a rumble and then nothing for a few seconds, and then another rumble. Then nothing, and then another rumble.
I am going to I'm gonna get up and prepare.
And it starts to get heavier and heavier.
When
Heavier.
I'm sitting on the ground.
Well, let me check, because Merida would be up in her head right now.
I'm gonna
No.
immediately get up and prepare produce flame.
The only other one that would is Garrison. So as they start getting heavier and heavier, Garrison, you're looking at these tracks, deciding which ones to follow, and you start feeling the rumble beneath your feet.
Do I recognize it as maybe like cavalry tracks or something like that? Like from like how like a bunch of horses would be.
Oh, the rumble? No, it's
Yeah.
too infrequent.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like when the rumble happens, it doesn't feel like multiple steps. It feels like it's just one rumble. Just
I got you. All right.
but seconds go by and you feel it heavier and heavier and heavier.
Okay, make. I'm gonna like look around, see if I can sense where it's coming from.
Okay.
Uh,
That would be that'd be perception.
17.
You can't really hear it yet. You can't hear anything except for what's going on around you, what you guys have been hearing, birds and squirrels and wind and leaves. Getting closer to the ground, trying to discern where the rumble is coming from. You guys all see Garrison kind of crouch down to the ground and get really close to it. And then his eyes just lock into the forest. It's that way. And he just points into the woods.
It's that way, guys.
I'm gonna
All
go
right,
that
let's go.
Whatever.
I'm sprinting straight into that direction.
Same.
No. I'm telling. That's the direction we want to avoid. Like that's
Well,
Well, we're
whatever's
lost. Death
causing
is the only
rumbling.
escape.
It's too late.
Death is the only escape.
You guys all now begin to hear.
I'm gonna back up into the tree line slowly.
Wait, it might be a spider crawler.
Again, I'm gonna back up into the tree line.
Maldor's gonna pull his sword out, but wait.
It sounds like it's coming from inside the woods.
I am going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Can't you do that on
Oh.
everybody?
Not. I don't have the component. It's a second level spell. Damn it.
Aww.
The
That
component.
But isn't
sucks.
that it? Just makes your footprints undetectable.
It's a +10 to stealth.
Yeah.
A veil of shadows radiates in silence.
And he can do it to anyone who's within 30 feet that he chooses, but he does not have the components for it.
I need to get ash, burnt leaf of mistletoe, sprig of spruce.
So,
Hey, there's a cat on you. It's showing
is
its
it
butt.
is it coming from the tree line across the field or from where we came
No,
from?
it's coming from in the
From in the
forest.
woods, yeah.
The
Like
behind.
the woods like behind us.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
the woods you guys woke up in.
There are
Yeah.
only woods behind us.
There's only woods behind you. They're the only woods in the area.
Yeah, at the
it
tree
seems
line.
like.
At the tree line, you're looking out, and it's just grassland. And in the distance, you can see some mountains. To our right, it's more grassland. To our left, it's more grassland, and then behind us is the trees.
Okay.
I'm leaving the table if it's Vernon. Swear to God. I'm gonna be so upset if it's Vernon.
It's very, like at this point in time now, they're moving fast enough to where everyone can hear it, including Merida, who's up in her own head, and you can feel every footstep underneath yours, and it's shaking the earth underneath you.
I'm gonna hide behind a tree.
I'm gonna hide
Okay.
as well.
I'm gonna go up in a tree.
Maldor's gonna go shark form.
All right.
Good.
I'm gonna
very
climb up
good.
a tree.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Use him as bait.
And my flame.
All right. Those of you climbing up the tree, give me stealth checks.
17.
That +10 would be nice, Yorrick.
Okay, so we got 16,
14.
17, 15, 14. That's not bad.
Give me a
Alright.
second.
Oh, Merida's gonna climb too?
Yeah. What is
So-
I'm
it?
not climbing. I'm just like
Stealth.
hiding
Stealth
behind
check.
the tree.
I got you.
Garrison and I aren't climbing. We're just stepping
Hiding.
behind a tree.
Okay, so you guys are trying to hide behind trees. Steven climbed up. Merida's climbing up.
Why am I doing this? Hold on.
Garrison, why did you roll twice?
I have disadvantage.
Oh, yes, that's right.
How does a vampire have disadvantage in
Heavy
stealth?
armor.
His armor.
I have heavy
okay.
armor.
That makes sense.
Merida rolled a 6.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Well, she's a red panda in a green tree. So I mean,
No, have you seen
Okay.
pandas like at all? They have to have help having sex. Trying to climb a
those
tree
are
is gonna be
regular white pandas, not red pandas.
And then
They can't
Malador,
just
you're
walk
not
in with
Malador, you're not hiding. You just
Oh,
went
he
sharp.
don't give a fuck.
Okay.
He's ready to fight or be saved.
Okay. So Malador, you being the only one still on the ground in shark form, just kind of laser locking on whatever this is. The rest of you either hiding behind the tree or in the tree. Coming from that same direction in the forest out toward the tree line, you start actually hearing the canopy move, and not just moving gently like the wind, but just being pushed aside, like something is coming through it. And up at the top of the tree, that's where the canopy is. You're not hearing it from like your height. You're hearing it from way up at the tree at the canopy, and they're just being it's like they're being shoved through. Birds are starting to scatter from various tree canopies, and you start,
Guys,
It's
I
just
don't
getting
think this is-
closer
I
and
don't
closer
think this
and
is a
closer.
spider.
I think it's a giant
All right.
Santa Claus.
That would be interesting.
Christmas episode, giant Santa Claus.
the Futurama Santa.
Oh.
The psychotic killer Santa.
I like the American Dad Santa, where he just murders everybody.
Oh yeah.
All right. Are you guys all still just standing there hiding? Aside from Malador?
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
Can I ready? Can I ready a random card to be thrown? Just in
A
case.
random?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your 100.
I don't know why you do these things.
I love to. 64.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I like that reaction.
Why?
I love
That
these
doesn't,
cards so
doesn't mean
much.
anything good
I
for
love them
you.
so much.
True
They are
power
my favorite thing I've ever
rabbit.
created.
Roger
I-
threw a card that enlarges the creature.
Gives it like 60 times health.
I
And
love
it
these
polymorphs
cards
on
so
Polymorph
much.
everything.
Roger Rabbit.
We need to take these cards away from him because.
Okay.
I
So,
haven't thrown it yet. It could not be thrown.
because you guys, Malador, you'd be standing in one of the clearings when you go into your shark form so that you're not pressed between trees. And what bursts through the clearing, you start hearing the canopy, and now you're seeing it getting closer and closer and closer to one of the openings within the forest. And what bursts through it is a about 14-foot tall, very large, broad-shouldered, about 6 feet wide, muscular all the way down to like the calves are about that big around. One eye in the middle of its face, with a giant mouth full of what looks like razor sharp teeth that go about ear to ear.
Yeah, I'm throwing the card.
Bald head, green skin, 4 arms. Garrison, you recognize this.
It's a pixie.
Do you know where you recognize this from?
Yeah, it's from Gaudium.
What you and Vernon had to fight?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what bursts out of it. The difference is from the one that you faced and this one is there's no weapons in either of these hands. And it doesn't come out screaming. It bursts out into the clearing and just Huh? Huh? And Malador throws his card. Because you said you were throwing it.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing the card. That's scary.
Oh god, I
Oh,
love this
thank-
fucking card
Please
so
tell
much.
me it's the horny one. Please.
Oh god, I love this
That'd
card
be
so
so
much.
great. That would be so great right
You're
now.
the only one it sees. It is not great for you.
If it's the horny card, it would be terrific.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
That would be horrifying.
So you throw this card as it comes out confused. And it's just looking around going, huh? Huh? And you throw the card. And it gets about 2 inches from its torso and explodes. And as the dust settles, you guys are now looking at a 14-foot tall, 6-foot wide Malador
Yo, that's sweet.
in
Oh,
shark form.
Yo,
And
it's about to be a fucking mecha fight.
The head full of razor sharp teeth is now much, much bigger. The eyes are beady red. It now has 2. Yeah. What the hell's that shark in the DC universe?
Man shark.
That one.
Shark?
Yeah.
King Shark.
King shark.
It's
Yes.
Man shark.
Basically like that.
Naui. That's his real name. Naui.
But so only 2 arms?
Now only 2, yes.
It's
So
a beast.
basically just an exact copy of Malador.
Yes.
gigantic.
A 14-foot tall juggernaut. Yeah. And now it just and like it like now it only has 2 hands and it's a gray color and it's like putting its shark. It can't figure out how to put its shark head close enough to its hands because it's got a huge face. You guys that are hiding are not sensing anything aggressive from this thing, even though it's now a monstrous Malador.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
drop
speak to it in
down.
shark form?
Just
Can I speak to it in shark form now?
Can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna speak to it now in shark form.
So speak.
So speak shark.
Friendly.
Oh.
Yeah, and you guys are literally like on the right side of its giant shark mouth. Just that tiny twitch of a grin goes up its face. It's, and with its left hand, it reaches behind one of the trees and pulls out a deer that's just torn apart and dripping. Food.
Oh!
And just drops it and it splats on the ground. Food.
Food. Eat.
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 I'm
Come
kidding.
Come out!
Friends.
I'm good. Thanks.
I guess I'll step out and be like, yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna-
I'm good.
Drop out of the tree.
Deer!
Deer.
No, it's pointing at Judd.
No.
Deer.
No.
No. Friend, not food.
Deer!
Friend, not food.
Friend, not
Friend.
food.
No, goat.
It's off, right?
Goat.
All right, Malador, I need animal handling.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Hey, I don't think I've rolled an animal handling check before.
No, you
That's
haven't.
useless skill.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. No food?
No food, friend.
And it reaches down to pick up the deer, and another arm tears out. Another arm tears out, and it starts to go back to its normal giant Cyclops form. As it still reaches down and grabs the deer, but now it's grabbing it with all 4 hands. So yes, Garrison, before your eyes, you see this just weird abomination of Malador. And then as it's bending down to get the deer splattered on the ground, it changes back to its regular Cyclops form. It does not seem threatening at all.
Right.
Malador's
I'm
gonna
not,
drop his shark. Hey! What's up?
Trick.
Yeah, Trick! Very cool Trick. Watch this one. Does the same thing.
As it laughs, it starts to stomp and like shaking the ground. So much, in fact, that the ones that are in the trees have trouble being in the trees.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm not having you roll. I'm just
Okay.
saying it's getting difficult.
Wanna see another trick?
It just
Flame.
keeps stomping. Fire.
Flame!
And just this eye that's about the size of my face just gets like this close to yours. And you guys are just looking at this 14-foot muscular being bent over at the waist with its giant eye about that close to Malador as he's on fire, just mouth kind of drooling a little bit,
Drops it.
splattering on the deer. No! Fire!
Okay, flame! You know where we are.
Home?
You know the area, the name. You know where Gaudium is.
This thing is useless.
You know where there's people.
People.
Maybe shut off the fire.
I'm gonna leave one finger on. Okay, can we talk now? Fuck. Can I try roll animal handling again?
Oof.
Huh?
Can you take us to a town? People.
Home! This way!
Oh, okay, let's go.
And it just, like, without warning, it turns around and just starts pushing its bulbous fucking body back through the tree canopy.
Aldor's gonna follow.
I'm gonna follow.
I made a friend!
Okay, just keep in mind, as you guys are running, this ground was moss and dirt. You are now literally trudging through, like, puddles of this thing's drool.
Fine.
As it was drooling, it was making just puddles on the ground, and as it moves, the puddles are forming into its footprints that it left there. I mean, they're able to walk around it enough, but you guys just being fascinated and going, you step in one like, oh god.
Do I have trouble going through it since I'm kind of used to like water-ish?
Do what now?
Do I have trouble going through it because I'm used to like?
I didn't say you had. I didn't say you had trouble.
Okay.
I said it was gross.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my hover 5 feet and
Yes.
Not even gonna bother with that.
Garrison lifts a foot and nope. Whoop.
Nope.
Here we go.
No, right, sir. These are new boots.
Because I am a red panda, I'm just gonna stay in the trees and just follow along in the trees.
All right, give me acrobatics. Let's see how well you hop through the trees.
Horribly.
And Vidar, are you following?
Yeah, of course.
I know Steven is. Yorrick, what are you doing? So you're reading the book the entire time. You hardly paid any attention to what's going on. And now the rumble, you just hear home, like you click back into reality as it yells home. And everyone is now moving away.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can just follow the footprints all the way back.
Okay. Merida, you make a very worthy attempt to jump from tree to tree, and it's not working out too well. You climb up to one, jump over to another, kind of hit your shoulder and have to shimmy over. You try jumping to another one and slide all the way down to the floor, climb up, try to jump to another one, slide down, and just by the time you realize that this isn't working, the party is a good distance away from you, trying to keep up with this giant. And the only one that's able to keep up with its movement is Garrison. The rest of you are kind of trailing behind to the point where it has to stop every little people faster. So yes, after a little bit of trying to go tree to tree, you realize you'd be just quicker walking on the ground.
Yep.
All right, and Yorrick, you're staying on the forest floor. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys follow this weird Cyclops creature. Do y'all want to do anything or talk about anything on the way, or do you just want to skip forward?
Just skip forward.
Yeah, I'll
That's
skip forward.
what I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down for skipping.
So you guys, for about 20 minutes, follow this creature until it once again breaks through another tree line, and you see it step down. Like it takes one more step after the tree line, and now it's up to its mid back, steps down again. You see the top of its head, steps down again, and it's gone. As you guys get to the tree line, you just see this massive carved out circular hole in the ground that just leads down, 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 and then disappears into a tunnel.
Mhm.
This hole is probably about 30 feet in diameter, and then just goes deeper, deeper, deeper into a cavern.
Now, is it like a straight down drop, or is it like just a slant?
Well, no, it looks like it has stairs, but they're made for him.
Right.
Is there
Okay.
anything else around in this clearing?
Just more forest. Forest that wraps around it. Pretty much it looks like they just came out into the woods one day and was like, hey, this is pretty, and ripped down a bunch of trees and just burrowed.
Cool.
Are we
And
sure
it kind of
we follow this?
it dips its head out. Home! And then back into the
Help,
cavern.
wait!
No, it's gone.
Does anybody have rope? I have an idea.
Who needs rope? I'm gonna climb down. I'm a goat.
I'm gonna hover down. I don't need rope. I can fly.
Bedard, do you have rope?
So Garrison just kind of starts doing this like weird like anime thing where he's 5 feet off the ground and just whoop, slants and starts going down, straightens out, and slants down again,
It's like an
straightens
escalator,
out.
you know?
Basically, yeah. Until you reach the bottom. And Steve, you climb down. That's easy. And Malador and Vidar and Merida.
Those are really big steps.
Yeah, that's why I asked for rope.
I don't think anyone has any.
Well, Vidar's standing over here like an idiot, not saying anything, so. Vidar, rope?
Yeah. Here's the rope.
Thank you. Malador's gonna take the rope, take one of his javelins that he has, tie it to the javelin, and toss it down the stairs. Like, to make a zip line.
What are you tying
just
the
for
other end to?
Just for shits and giggles, give me a dex check.
Of course.
Just the whole rope just goes like, ah, shit, I forgot to
Yeah!
anchor it.
No, that is a a dex check.
Yes.
30-20.
Okay. So you're able to tie it on to the javelin and throw it down into the hole, but you didn't tie the other end to anything. So it goes perfectly in the direction you want it to go, and boom, down on the bottom, but the rope just goes right with it.
You owe me a fucking rope, Malador.
And-
Get the rope in a second. Shut
and-
up.
Coils down at the bottom.
Fuck. Okay, fine. I'm jumping.
You're jumping.
Okay, you're gonna jump down.
Yeah. But I wanna try to roll it out so I don't fucking die.
You want to try to roll it out so you don't die. All right, fantastic.
Okay, bye.
Oh, okay, bye. All right. So that is athletics, Malador, which you have advantage in.
Hell yeah.
So you know what's weird?
Wow, I just rolled 2 11s. That's fucked.
Lately, I don't know why. Every time I try
16.
to look up a new GIF, my Skype freezes. I have to reload the page.
Well, stop
Really?
looking up gifts then. The fuck are you doing?
But there's funny GIFs for situations. But every
Yes.
time I do it, every single time without fail, my Skype screen freezes and I have to like reload the whole page.
Just
don't
put the
have
gifts
to-
in Discord then. What are you
Right.
doing?
No, that's what I'm trying to do. I
Oh.
open up like my Discord's open and I go to search in the GIF generator, and every time I type in that, this screen freezes.
Do you not have the Skype app on Windows?
I
Yeah,
probably do.
I don't. I just use the browser.
Yeah, it's just my browser.
Skype came installed on my laptop.
It
Yeah,
did as
I
well
don't-
with me.
I don't use the app. But yes, Malador, you rolled 2 11s, you said?
Yeah, I have her 16.
Okay. I mean, it seems simple enough when you go to jump and tuck and roll. And it looks really, really cool in your head when you attempt it. But when you go to jump and you go to lower your shoulder to go to a tuck and roll, your body doesn't quite get there. But you don't fall over, you just land back on your feet and kind of surf down in a weird way. And once you get to the very bottom of the hole, you land sitting down. You're like, oh, okay, well that wasn't as graceful as I wanted it to be.
Still worked. And I didn't die.
So you guys from the top see him going down on his heels, and he's kind of doing that like, whoa, 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 and then lands down on his butt.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes.
I will then proceed to go pick up the rope.
All right. It's
Pick
right
up the
there.
what?
And then I'm gonna throw it back at them.
Man, I could just see it being funny though, like if you timed it just right. Malador does this weird thing where he's going down on his heels trying not to fall, and right next to him is Garrison just gliding down. Like, hey,
Basically, yeah.
yeah. You're trying to look cool there, huh? Cool, yeah. Yeah, how's that working for you? I could just see that shit too. Just Garrison fucking timing it just right, like, yeah, all right, I'll show him cool.
Yep.
All right, so you grab the rope and throw it up?
Oh yeah. With nothing
That's-
attached.
That's simple enough. Yeah. Yeah, just take it off the javelin and throw the rope up.
No. He throws the javelin.
Yeah, no. Oh, you throw the javelin up?
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes the javelin out of the ground and he throws it up to the top of the hole. And it goes boom, and now the rope just dangles the opposite direction. Into the hole. So it's
Cool.
still not tied to it's still not tied to anything, is what I'm trying to tell you.
But that's fine because they can slide down the rope, right?
No, it's not tied to anything.
But it's in the wall. You just said.
Yes, they
So
can
they can-
use they can climb down the rope,
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm
Like they can
saying.
hold onto it as they climb, but you wanted a zip line. I'm just
That's
saying, it's
fine.
not tied
It
to
worked
anything.
it worked in the end. That's cool.
All right. So how many of you want to climb down at a time?
Well, there's only 2 of them, so.
That is true. It's Merida and Vidar. Steven climbed down. Malador's down there. Garrison's down there.
You want to do this?
Vidar.
Vidar takes a hit of his device no one's ever seen.
What happened?
You guys. Oh, he's nursing a headache, guys.
Sorry. What's up? What am I doing?
I
Climbing
threw
down the hole.
Yeah, I
Oh,
threw
yeah, I'm
the
climbing down the
spear
hole.
and I threw the spear, it attached, and now there's a rope going down the hole.
All right.
Do you need
Yeah.
do you need to go take care of it, dude? Don't force yourself to
No,
be
it's
here.
fine. I'll be good. Yeah, I'm going down the hole.
All right. Merida, you going too?
Well, once Vidar gets to the bottom, yes. I'm not gonna do the whole like trust it with both of our weight on there.
Oh,
Like-
come on. Why not?
No, because I'm smarter than that.
Yeah, I don't really want red panda ass in my face if it does fall off.
Gotcha.
Not Yorrick.
So yes, you guys reach
That
the.
would be fluffy.
So eventually, you guys all reach the bottom, and as you're looking through this cavern, it reminds you of the same cylindrical shape when you guys went down that tunnel to get to the hideout for the sashes.
Gross.
But it's not made out of stone, and it's literally just like earth. Like they just plowed their way through here. So it's not smoothed out, it's rough. There's like branches that are still going through. Some of them are broken and dangling. There's literally like tree trunks cut through part of the wall into part of the pathway that you have to walk around. But it is another like 20-foot opening.
Does
As
this
you guys
remind
are
me of
walking through.
Dirlictus? The hole?
No,
No? Okay, good.
no, that was like a 3-mile
Right.
hole.
Right.
So no, this is very small by comparison. That's what she said. But so as you guys are walking through,
That before.
the Cyclops is nowhere to be found, but you are able to see the footprints pretty easily. And as you're following the footprints, you notice that some of them are wet and some of them are literally full to the brim of just whatever liquid this thing was letting go as it was moving.
Ugh.
But it seems to go on forever. And you guys follow this tunnel probably another good 20 minutes just venturing through it. The temperature doesn't seem to really change down here, which is strange because you're very, very easily able to tell that you're slanting downward as you're going deeper and deeper into the earth.
Is there any
Any what?
light?
Yes.
Okay.
Oddly enough, the whole place is lit up. It does get a little bit dimmer and dimmer as you go deeper, but for whatever reason, it doesn't get pitch black. And at the end of the 20 minutes, you reach the end of this tunnel, and it opens up into just this city-sized hole underneath the earth. When you look up, you can see that the ceiling to this place is dirt and rock, and again, just parts of trees that are dangling out, and it just looks like it stretches on for miles in every direction.
Damn.
And the houses that you see down here, they look like they are literally like tree house on top of tree house on top of tree house. So it's not exactly that there are trees down here, because they're not. As you're looking down the tunnel, there's once again the giant steps that lead down, but there's not just 3 of them this time. There's like 30 until you reach the bottom. 30 of these giant holes, and on the left there's a huge drop off, and on the right there's another huge drop off. So this is very clearly a staircase that they made to get down. And you're going down 30 of these steps. So I mean, you're looking at probably 200-300 feet down.
Wow.
Do we see our Cyclops guy?
No. You just see his footprints along with other footprints going down and coming up and going down and coming up. I mean, as you're looking down, again, it's like 300 feet, so you can see them, but even 14 foot tall from this far looks small. So you just see the tops of a bunch of heads and like, oh look, there's more Cyclops down there. And even from this height, you're able to see like their various colors. They're not all the pale green. Some of them are darker green. Some of them are gray. Some of them are ashy. And they're all just moving around this place. And up here, they look like ants. So you can imagine what you would look like down there.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask. Never mind.
But the way the buildings are constructed is it looks like they're all made from just whatever earth they had down here when they hollowed out this hole. And again, it's like treehouse on top of treehouse. So you have like a 1-story building here and then another one right on the corner of it going out this way, and then another one on that corner of it going out this way. So it's like Jenga. There's literally gaps in between the houses on various sides. And just a whole city like this, just miles in every direction.
So you said there were more stairs, right?
Yeah, there's like 30 of them that lead about 300 feet down.
Okay. So Maldor being upset that that Garrison just showed off him flying, he is gonna try to conjure flames at his feet and Johnny Storm his way down, like ride fire down the hole. I know you've been waiting for me to try it. I want to see it happen.
I love it when you do this so much.
I want to see it happen because it would be so fucking cool.
This is gonna be a couple of rolls.
Hell yeah.
I need 100 from you.
Oh no! Okay.
This is not a card.
80, that's good.
Oh, actually, let me check if that is good.
It doesn't always mean good.
It could.
Give me an acrobatics check and a dex save. I need both.
Okay. Acrobatics check, you said?
Yep.
That is a 17. And then a dex save?
Yes.
So...
No.
Okay. I know, yeah. Oh, yes. A save, right? So that would be a 17 again. Wow.
16 plus 1?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys standing on the staircase, it's, if you've ever seen the first Iron Man, it's the film study that he recorded himself on when he was testing the boots for the first time.
Yo!
So you see Malador pointing his palms toward the ground, just kind of trying to think and steady himself at the same time. And do I bend my knees? Should I have my feet together? And then just like little torches start lighting underneath his feet and blasting out because they're on the ground. And he starts to lift off the ground a little bit. He's kind of shaky as he gets 1 foot off the ground, 2 feet off the ground. And then he's just, I wonder if I Superman it. And he shoves one hand in front of the other hand and he blasts off at an angle going down the stairs and his whole body erupts in a flame and he just shoots down. He just blasts off like a speeding bullet going down this staircase.
What's up, Garrison? What's up?
And then
your temperature, apparently.
And then 300 feet down.
Attitude.
He hits a stone wall.
300 feet down, right before he touches the ground, the flames go poof.
Fuck.
And you see him.
It was still cool as fuck.
You don't take any damage.
I gotta work on it. It was still cool.
Look, man, it was a good roll, but it was your first time. I couldn't let you land
I'll
it
take
perfect.
it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I know
Yeah.
I can do it now.
You do not take any damage, but you did not end well.
Meredith's
yes.
gonna look at the rest of the group, just kind of smirk and be like, "This is what happens when you men try to compensate for things."
And as the
Hey! I am not compensating for nothing. I don't
And
have
as-
to compensate for nothing.
And as you guys,
Yeah.
and even from all the way up here, you guys, as the dust and smoke begins to settle around Malador as he's now just laying on his back, sprawled out, you're looking around, and these Cyclops that you see that look small from up here are now beginning to make their way very slowly toward the staircase.
And they just rip Malador apart. They just grab him, and they're just like, "Ooh, food!" And they're just like, "Oh no, Malador!" All right.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to shift real quick over to Yorrick.
I'm so glad I know I can do that now. That's so cool.
So yes, Vidar, if you want to like take something for your head or whatever, feel free. I'm gonna switch over to
I'm gonna
Yorrick
go
for a
do
minute.
that.
Do what you got to do, man. Just mute your mic and go do your thing, or leave.
Or just leave. Whatever. It's fine.
Bombaclat. Cool.
Bombaclat.
Bombaclat. But yes, Yorrick, you are, I'm guessing, still just studying, trying to figure out your next move. What exactly are you doing?
I'm trying my hardest to study every aspect of this teleportation spell, trying to figure out if there's any way to guarantee a land spot, or basically if there's any way to how to not fuck it up.
And not
Okay.
kill.
You did see both of the messages I sent you, yeah,
Both the missile.
in your character channel.
He did now.
Oh. Okay.
But yes, so as the burn marks are starting to move and you're continuing to study this page, and it seems to be the only one, which is really strange for this. Like the page ahead of it talks about like components and herbs and things that you need for specific things, and like the darkest of the dark aspect, like collect like okay, so quite literally one of the and it doesn't say what it's for, but literally like one of the ingredients in the book is collect 100 different drops of blood from 100 different humans, but it doesn't say what it's for. And then the next page is your teleportation thing, where it just looks like someone hand wrote it, and then after that is another page about just various ingredients to weird shit, but it's like dark over here and light over here. So it's the blood drops over here, and then you flip the page and it's like collect a feather. It needs to be white. Which both of the like the blood one in this book does not surprise you, but the feather one, like, hey, what? That doesn't belong in here.
Okay, interesting.
And as the burn marks begin to go around, you see a connection to both of those. You start seeing chicken scratch and not necessarily arrows, but just like one of the components I found is the blood of a stranger, which puts your eyes over on this page, and then having an object or something from that area, which kind of points you to the feather. Like if I want to go over to this area, then I just find a bird from that area and I pluck a feather and I keep it on me. So you start seeing connections to both of those, both the dark end and the light end. But it doesn't really explain fully what either of those mean. No matter how long you stare at the page, even with that roll, you're able to memorize the page, but you're not able to actually just like put this puzzle 100% together. It just continues to give you blind spots in every direction.
Hi. You can't have my pizza.
And as you begin to realize you've been sitting on the floor of these woods for about an hour by yourself, you kind of look around and no one's there. They're all gone. There's footprints leading away from you, and just the regular noise of the forest that you've been hearing, but you're completely alone right now.
Yeah, that checks out. All right. I'm
Hi, princess.
gonna go ahead and start following the giant tracks.
Okay.
Hi, pretty girl.
I'm gonna put the book away and just start following the tracks.
All right.
Left with them.
What pretty girl?
As you put the book away, and as you're following these tracks, you're looking down at the ground, and they're really not that difficult to follow. Looking up and making sure you don't smack face first into a tree is more difficult than following these tracks. Because I mean, they're the huge tracks of the Cyclops, and then the various footprints of your party. And oddly, as you're counting the different ones, you only see 4. Like, okay, you're counting 1, 2, 3. There's 6 of us. I'm 5, but I only see 4. So as you're moving along, you're kind of just trying to like, there's different math puzzles going through your head, and you seem to recall Garrison floating at one point.
You didn't want to step in the drool.
And just you remember watching it happen, that Garrison can now hover and glide. Like, I guess that's it. Huh. And then you look up, and you're able to immediately put together in your head that every time you look down at the path and then you look up, you're much further than you think you should be. You start to look around behind you, and the tree line that you just left is way further back. You stop for a second, and then you look ahead, and again, you're further ahead than you just were, and you didn't even move. Basically, yeah. That tracks.
There's more to that.
Yes.
There's more to that.
Yes, that definitely tracks. But this like continues to happen over and over again. Like you take a step and you're way further ahead than you should be with one step, and then you don't even move. You look around trying to figure out what's going on, and you put your eyes back forward, and you're further ahead again, and you're further ahead again, and you're further ahead again. And that as you're trying to figure all of this out, you just start taking normal steps. Like, oh, okay, this looks normal. 1, 2, 3, zap.
Ayo,
The
am
fuck? I need a dex save
Of
I-
course
Oh,
you do.
no.
because this is fun.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
why.
12.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So you continue to leap forward in various moments of like, okay, well, this looks normal, and then boop, and then nope, and then nope, and then nope. And one of your last steps, you go to move your foot, and you find yourself over this hole with what looks like just these kind of large steps with, again, with you see the javelin stuck in the side of the ground with a rope, and what looks like a ski slope dug in all the way down to the bottom, and then other footprints leading down. And the moment all of this calculates in your head, you look down and you're above nothing, and you fall, and you hit the dirt, and you slide down and tumble and roll all the way to the bottom.
Looney Tunes stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
The cat comforts you, though. It's okay.
All right.
The void.
And
What
The void has
And-
rolled.
and as you sit at the bottom trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and why you continue to lose space and time, you blink one more time. And actually,
Did the cat just roll a dexterity save?
yes.
Twice. Twice.
And it got an 11. Damn, now the cat has to fall.
And I think a 12 too.
All right, so I
And an 8 and an
need
11.
That's what I thought happened.
That's
1,
why both of you laughed.
2, 3.
That was funny.
Yorrick, I need a D4.
Oh,
He needs a U.
I need a U.
Alright, a D4.
Yes.
4.
Okay. Fantastic.
I don't like that.
Oh, shit, because that's Steven. Steven, I need a dex save.
Okay.
Oh no.
Would you have advantage?
That's a 7. And that's a 23.
Okay, fantastic. So, pretty much without warning, Steven, you're just kind of standing at the top of this staircase admiring the fact that it's like 300 feet down and that Malador just took off like literally a fireball, and that now all of these Cyclops people are starting to slowly make their way toward him. And then from the back, you get hit by something really, really solid, and you dig one of your feet in to make sure you don't fall down this giant hole. And as you look to your left, Yorrick is standing there, and he's kind of leaning toward the staircase, moving his hands really, really, really
I'm gonna
fast in a
grab him
circle,
to make
trying to
sure he doesn't
maintain his
fall.
balance. Okay, so you grab him?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
I want to push.
Well, I could have pushed
About
you,
time
but
you
it's
made it.
nice to have extra spellcasters in the party.
Very much
Hey.
appreciated.
Even though your book's a pain in the ass, it seems like you're useful. Yeah. But Garrison does that about Malador too, so.
Just wait. It's gonna get much worse.
Okay, that's fine. Vidar is done for the night.
Okay.
That's fine. All right.
So his character dies.
Yes.
Yay!
Just literally just right there at the top of the staircase, he just and he's gone. No, it's man. It's all right. Sleep.
So
Yes.
we get everyone's down there now. We're all there.
No, you guys stayed at the top of the staircase. The only one that's gone down is Malador. You guys haven't told me they moved yet.
I'm gonna head down.
Yeah. I'll hover down.
Okay. Yeah.
Begrudgingly, I will all.
I will hang like when I see Malador crash. I will hang back a little bit and just like watch him and like just shake my head. Like let's stay like 20 feet away. Just like
Yeah, as soon
looking
as
at him, just like-
Malador, as soon as Malador sits up and realizes what just happened, he's like, "Yeah!"
Yes, as he goes, yeah, and he looks around and there's like
whole bunch of giants.
guys, and they're just kind of closing in, just various different colors of Cyclops people. Every direction you look. As Garrison is now hovering down the staircase. Merida, I need athletics.
Gotta be kidding.
Steven, no, I don't. From you at all. Vidar, I will roll his. And Yorrick, I need yours.
Athletics.
Yorrick needs athletics. Steve doesn't need to roll at all.
That's dirty 20.
Fantastic. Yorrick got a
all.
4!
Yay!
Yes.
York dies.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Dirty 20.
Vidar, please. I do not want to kill you while you're gone. Oh god, that's a 9. Okay. So Merida, you're fine.
Banger it.
Steve, you're fine. You guys are slowly making your way down the stairs.
Jensen.
Merida literally has to pull the like either get on the button slide, or you get on your stomach and climb down backward around a walk, and then climb down backwards and then turn around to walk, whichever way you want to do it.
What I would probably do is I would take all of my claws and just dig in and then just slowly slide down.
Okay.
And then turn
gotcha.
around, go to the next one, slowly climb, and then slide.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you'll notice if you try to go 2 at a time, the dirt builds up over your hands to the point where you pin yourself to the ground. So you have to go 1 at a time. Like
Exactly.
you try to, and it buries you up to your elbows. Like, oh well, that's not gonna work. Just start going 1 at a time.
Patiently and painfully just.
Yeah. Steve, you literally just walk.
Yay.
You're a goat.
What's up,
Love
guys?
being a goat.
You just walk.
Meanwhile, you, Vidar, just go clink, clank, clink, clank, 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 clink. Down.
All right.
Backwards shuffle.
Okay, Yorrick, give me a 10 die.
Oh no.
A 10. Do the thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's this one.
No. It's this one.
Oh, it's the other awkward.
00.
That
It's
is.
a 10.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
All right, so let's see. That's 2 points of bludgeoning damage, which isn't bad.
Could be worse.
I just got a 10 too.
And I need another athletics.
Also, you rolled the wrong die. It's it should be only 1-0. That was
That is
actually
true.
a D100 die you rolled. Well, half of a.
I think that was half of a percentage.
Yeah, that was a 10 interval die. You want the one that actually has all of the numbers plus a 0. It kind of looks like this.
Vidar is fine. Vidar takes a few bit of damage, but he is fine. He then just catches his feet and makes his way down.
Goodness! I have lost function of my hands. I am cat trapped.
That's a 15.
Oh, Yorrick, was that you? The 15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. So after falling a little bit and taking a little bit of damage, you finally catch your ground and make your way down. So by the time all of you, well, I mean aside from Garrison, because you're a show off. So Garrison, you get down to the bottom just in time to see Malador throw his hands up and say, "Yeah!" And then both of you basically just simultaneously start scanning the room. And Garrison, I mean, from all your time on the field, you're going, okay, well, there's 10 there. There's another 10. That looks like about 5. And you're just sitting here counting in groups of how many of these things are approaching.
Yep.
Still not feeling the hostility, but you were welcomed by one.
And these guys are like, no.
Yeah, you were welcomed by one that just so happened to see you in a random part of the woods you've never been to. And now you can't find him.
Yep.
How close are they?
They're closing in, all within about 20 feet.
Because I want to speak to him.
So speak. You don't have to tell me you're gonna talk. Just talk.
We were invited.
They just keep walking.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Again, they don't look hostile. Every single, I mean, and you're also seeing various types. Some of them only have 2 arms. Some of them have 4. Some of them have 5.
Our guy had 4, and he was gray, right?
He was green.
Green, got it.
One eye.
Yeah. And no, I'm not talking about eyes. I'm talking about arms. They all have 1 eye, but they're various colors from like light green to dark green to gray to ashy to like it's basically just various stages from green to gray. There's no real other colors other than that.
I feel like we're invited by a child.
Some of them are like green to the point where there's tan. Others are green to the point where it's gray. It's just that scale of color.
Yeah.
And then they all have the 1 eye and the weird smile with the jagged teeth that goes ear to ear. And the jaw that kind of droops down, just like the elongated jaw. And then the nose that's just like looks a little too big for the. Well, actually, no, there is no nose. Never mind. There is no nose. Right above the top, what would be a lip is like 2 slits. Right where the top lip would be is like 2 slits. No ears. Bald. All of them looking to be like 13, 14, 15, 16 feet tall. And then from 2 arms, 3 arms, 4 arms, 5 arms. None of them with 6. So that's just like the scale that you guys see. And they're all the 6 foot wide, built like a freight train as they start to close in. None of them really responding to the "we were invited here," but none going hostile.
Yeah, Malador walked right up to him.
Okay. Which direction are you going? Because they're coming from 3 sides.
Which one? Can I make an insight check to see which one would look like it would be leading?
Yes. That is a good use of insight.
It's an 8.
No.
Yeah, no.
I want
They
to do
all-
a perception check to see if I can see the one that we were following.
You can, yeah. At Malador, as you're trying to scan around of what one would look like the leader, they all just kind of like start blending together. Like,
Jesus.
well, they all kind of look the same to me.
Same
And
here.
I see if I can find the one that we were following.
Sure, let's not get too metagamey, but sure.
Aldor's just gonna go to the right.
Okay, Malador just kind of looks around. Oh, you guys all look the same. And then blasts off to the right. Merida, yes, go ahead.
That perception or insight?
Perception. You're looking specifically for the one that brought you here. He did insight to see if he could tell a leadership.
It's a good
Nope.
use of insight, though.
Man, see? Yeah, you guys got all your good rolls out of the way. Now you're 10, 9, 5. He got an 8. But yeah,
Yep.
so Garrison, you and Merida are like, basically she catches up to you, and you guys both just kind of like, where is the one that led us here? And as you look to the right, you see Malador just taking off. Try it. Just,
Genius
just
idea.
walking up to meet the crowd.
We'll see how this goes.
So Steve, Yorrick, and Merida, you guys all pretty much arrive at the same time. Pretty much. Like Steve arrives, and then like a few seconds later, Merida arrives, and then a lot of seconds later, Yorrick arrives. And all of you, as you touch down, like, whew, we're on the ground now. Where's Malador going? So it's literally just like that. You guys all get down. Okay, everyone's safe. We're on the ground. Where's he going? As he starts jauntily going up to the right. And as you approach, there's a grouping of 5 that are like tight to the right. So as they were going up, if this line is the bottom of the staircase, nothing was coming from back here and nothing was coming from back here. They were all just coming off from this way and this way and this way. So as you're going off to the right, you go to like the tightest grouping right here in line with the staircase. And there's about 5 of them that are close together. You can immediately tell without much effort that there's an age difference between these 5. There's 2 of them that would be in like the 13-foot range, and then 1 of them that's in the 14-foot range, and then 2 of them that are in like the 15, 16-foot range. The 2 shortest ones both have 2 arms. The one that's a foot taller has 3 arms. The 2 behind him have 5.
Do I see a tallest one?
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I want to go to the tallest one.
Well, the grouping is that the 13 and the 14 are ahead, and then the 2 16s are behind.
Okay.
But you notice the difference in height and in arms of each one. Like, okay, so the taller ones have more arms. And you're just kind of trying to like put this together in your head as you're figuring out who to talk to. And as you start to approach, they all stop. As they stop, because you're approaching, the rest of them just keep walking. So you stop, or you're approaching these 5, and they stop as they see you approaching. And then just on your left, you're just seeing more walking past you, heading toward the staircase.
What she's doing.
And same thing with you guys. You're over there looking at Malador. He's heading toward this grouping that then stops walking as he's approaching, and right by him just continues more now toward you guys. On your right and ahead of you and on your left is just -5. Just more continue to come in. But they stop as you approach.
Okay. Hello! I made a friend out in the woods. He was green, he had 4 arms, and he brought me and my friends over there to your home for help. We don't know where we are.
You see the 2 shorter ones literally like their smile goes all the way ear to ear, and the lips kind of open. You see the 2 rows of jagged teeth,
Oh,
and the one that's standing in the middle of them, that's a foot taller, just small, and looks
Yeah.
behind him at the two behind him. Small thing.
Flame.
And okay, so yeah, so he turns around after saying small thing, because the big ones behind him are, and he turns around. So now you guys, noticing this horde of people coming at you to the staircase, see Malador with his thumb lit up, and these 5 variety different Cyclopses, all with just heads turned, and just bloop, 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 bloop.
Can I do my animal handling roll now to talk to him?
Sure. You have to. How many do you want to talk to?
The ones that are in front of me. Or I could talk to all of them.
Okay.
It was a 14. Wait, let me see.
I need a roll for each one.
Oh, how many are there?
5.
Okay, so 14 for the first one. That's a 10 for the next one. That's a 9 for the next one. 2 more?
Yep.
16.
I was gonna laugh.
19.
Okay. So, go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
So, can you help us in any way? We really don't know where we are, and we'd like to go home, maybe?
Are you keeping the fire up as you talk?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you're saying this, you're going to notice that the 2 13s, the 14, and one of the 16s are not like the one in the woods, just not even paying attention to what you're saying. And then the final 16 kind of puts the head back up, and you see the giant eye blink a couple of times. And then it walks out to the right of the group and just takes probably 1 step to be
What are you doing?
in front of you, and just bends down once again. You're starting to notice a trend with these things, that personal space is not a thing.
Right.
This head-sized eyeball gets again about that close to your face.
That's fine.
And now the jagged teeth are probably about that as the mouth opens. Home.
Yes, our home.
No.
Home.
Coast City.
You. Home.
No. We are not from here.
Here we go.
Garrison, Steve, Yorrick, and Merida, I need to know what you guys are doing.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna let this
watching
play
this.
out.
Yeah, I'm just letting Malador do his thing. Do any of them approach me? Or no, we're all
the
focused on
horde
They all
is
Malador.
stopped
approaching.
when I put the flyer up, right?
Not all of them, just the 5 you were
Okay.
in front of. All of them are approaching all of you. They're approaching because you guys are all at the bottom of the staircase. You're still hovering, showing off, but like all of them are closing in.
Hi, Bubba.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna be like
Bubba.
where are the people that look like me? Like where like do you guys know where people that look like me are?
And then a cascade of just different voices going throughout this crowd. Home. You're home.
No.
As you know, like if they have 2 arms, they put them up. If they have multiple arms, they just put 2 up, and they just continue to approach the group. Home. You are home.
Nope. Nope. This isn't going well.
Do I know the name for like the like not like the world, but like the area of where we lived at. Like there's like a name for it that would be known by everywhere, but like kind of like you know how like states have like names.
You're talking about like the region of the world?
Yes. Yes.
Not really, because Coast City is its own. For an example, if I can find it, because I do have those notes in here. Okay, so like as I explained to you guys before, the kingdom of Diorum, that was once Oppidum, Cupertandum, Gaudium, and Salvetti as one.
Yep.
So the area that you would be in if you were in Gaudium or any of those places would be Diorum. That is the region that you would still be, because it's not the kingdom of Diorum anymore. Now it's just the region, because all of those split from the war.
And does Coast City collect in that?
No, Coast City is way too far away from that region. It's in its own, but Coast City as a whole is its own region. It doesn't belong to any past or present.
Coast City is Australia.
Basically,
Much.
it's the planet of Coast City. It is its own place. Coast City is Coast City's base is as big as Salvetti and Gaudium combined. So it is its own region. If it was a kingdom at one point, it wouldn't have had anything attached to it.
Right.
And there's like tiny villages that are barely lived in or operational around Coast City. Like a day journey here or a day journey there, but you guys never saw any of those. Vernon did, but you guys never saw any of those. Malador would know about them,
right?
But they are not attached to Coast City at all. Nothing is.
But they're close.
But they're close.
Can I just start ringing out those names?
But
Places?
you know what? You know where we're not is Coast City.
But they might know of Coast City.
Well, when you mentioned Coast City, they didn't react to it. They just started saying, "Home, your home."
Just say Gaudium.
What? Yeah. What if I say the
tried to go.
Dorium or what you said?
Diorum.
Diorum.
Yeah, no, it's the same reaction. Like they're just they're continuing to approach with their hands up, and now Malador, the one that you got the attention of, has its hands up, 2 out of its 5, and the other 5 are just kind of swaying down next to its body as you've got this flame, and it's going, "You are home." And as you look around, realizing you're not getting anywhere, the crowd that was passing by your left is starting to approach the rest of the group. And now you have more that have broken off coming towards you that have their hands up, echoing the same thing. And as you're listening, all around you, there's a wave of voices saying the same thing. Yours said it first. Yours went, "Home, you are home," and then it just started to wave pool through this whole community of Cyclopses. "Home, your home. Home, your home."
Okay, I have another idea. Leader.
Yeah. No. They're just continuing to say it. At this point, they are right up on you guys, because none of you have moved. You haven't told me that you did anything. You've just been saying no, and Steven wants to see it play out. And so at this point, they are like right up on top of you, within arm's reach. And now the hands that are up as they're saying "home, your home" are now beginning to reach out. So Malador, you now have 4 that are starting to bend down to reach for you, and Garrison, Steven, Yorrick, and Merida, you guys have like 30.
Fuck it, I'll go along with it.
Okay.
I won't. I'm gonna back up.
I won't.
No.
I have a horrible idea.
Do
We
it.
like ideas.
We tend
Meredith-
to do horrible ideas.
Merida is gonna shout, "Oi! Malador! Do me a favor!
Yeah.
completely ablaze for me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So that is Malador's free action.
Oh no.
These guys are coming. That's
I know,
I can't
that's
even
why I
hide.
am
I can't
saying
even hide that from you. These guys are coming, so you guys get a free action.
I
to
already
tell me
well,
what
I
you're
already
doing.
said I was backing up. The way
Garrison,
That's
forward.
not
can
an
you, like,
action though. That's movement.
carry me up the stairs?
Would you say you want me to carry you?
Yeah, up the stairs, like out of here.
I mean, I'm not going out. I'm just backing up from the people who are reaching for me. So,
Well,
but
I'm
I'll
gonna
take you.
get ready to start climbing if I have to.
Okay. So Garrison's action would then be picking up Steven, if that's what you're doing, or climbing the stairs.
I'm still hovering.
You
Never
would have to
stopped.
you would have to walk a couple of times, but yeah, I'll allow it. Because like you can the 5 feet that you hover would take you to about the top, and then you'd have to walk a couple steps, then you start hovering again. Because they're inclined to the point where you would not be able to hover completely up. Going
Gotcha.
down is different.
Gotcha.
Okay. Merida, I know what you're doing.
Yes, you
So
do.
go ahead and do your thing.
So, Malador, are you gonna catch on fire?
He already did.
Yeah, I did.
Fabulous.
That was his action. He went to blaze.
Merida is going to cast Thaumaturgy on Malador and change his fire from red to purple to try to get everyone else to turn around and pay attention to the purple thing on fire.
What does that do to me?
Nothing. It just changes you purple.
It just
Okay.
changes color.
Okay. I thought
That's
that was
all.
just something cool.
So I
Okay.
turned you from a like reddish orange to like a purple and blue
So let me see.
for a minute.
I mean, it worked. But I rolled. There's the 30 that are now hovering around you guys, and then there's the 5. So I mean, with this weird thing, you managed to keep the attention of the ones that were already in front of Malador, and then the 4 more that were approaching him, and that's it.
What if I were to shout, "Look at the big shiny purple thing over there"?
Well, that's you can shout all you want, but that was your action already. So, meh.
Shout.
But yes,
Shout.
I rolled a percentage die. You
Shout.
captured 30% of their attention. That's the ones they already had and the new ones that approached him. But the 30 approaching you guys did not turn around.
I tried.
You did try. Are you guys gonna try to escape this? Okay. I can tell you right now,
All right, all these people.
Malador is shaking his head no. The only thing saving him right now is that he's a purplish blue flame, but he's got 8 of them surrounding him right now.
I guess I'm home now.
I guess so.
Have fun with your new family.
Yorrick, are you doing anything?
I am I'm backing out.
You're backing up as well?
I'm backing up.
Would it be the
Okay.
first time I've had sex with a Cyclops?
What?
Okay.
Actually, no. No, it wouldn't.
Yeah. I poked my girlfriend's eye out once.
Anyway, Garrison, Steven, and Yorrick, I need athletics checks. If you guys are making a run for it, I need checks.
That's 5.
Yorrick,
19.
5.
23.
Okay. So let me roll, but I don't think that's.
I like
Okay.
these guys.
They are trying to kidnap you.
Not necessarily.
All right. Steven. Okay. Yeah. The 3 going after you got your 19. So they capture you. Garrison, you managed to escape and get high enough up on the stairs where they don't come after you anymore. Yorrick and Merida, you both get captured too. As this horde closes in, 3 of them literally reach and grab Steven right off the staircase and bring him in for a nice big group hug.
Oh God!
See,
And
they're friendly.
And Merida and Yorrick also get just collected and scooped up into these gigantic arms. And Garrison, as you're now up high enough on the staircase where they can't reach you and it doesn't look like they're coming up to get you, you just watch your entire team just be grabbed and taken away as you just hear, "Little people home. They're home. Pets are cute. Little people home." As they literally, like, now they're just dispersing back out into their city away from the staircase.
Did he say pet?
I'm gonna follow at a distance.
Okay. You once again hover back down to the bottom of the staircase, and now this part is so from the staircase to the outer edge of the buildings. Oddly enough, it's like this giant half moon shape, which spans about 100 feet. From the staircase to the edge of this half moon shape where the houses begin is about 100 feet out. It's just this flat earth half moon dome. It really reminds you of when you fought it under Gaudium. Reminds you of the same kind of shape. There's just no bleachers and there's no escape door. But it really reminds you of that fight. Everything about this, the way this looks, reminds you of that fight.
Yep. And the furniture.
Well, yeah,
Saw
no.
that.
No, but there's no moving furniture. And the temperatures don't swing that.
Is there though? Is there? I don't
You
know that.
yet. You haven't been in the houses yet.
They're giants, so that's probably giant moving furniture. Like, why do I want to go in there?
Yes, so Malador, you are collected and
What
brought
happens
into.
when they pick me up? Because I'm on fire.
Actually, hang on a second.
That's a good point.
Let me open up my notes.
Fire hurt.
Fire bad.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? Nothing happens.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll explain later. But as they go to pick you up, you're actually shocked and surprised because they do pick you up and they put their arms around you and they pick you up and there's no ow, it burns, there's no nothing. It's just pretty. And they just start walking you and you're getting, and even though you're a shark and you've been on a ship before, you do literally start getting kind of like seasick because you're just rocking back and forth as they take a step and take another step and there's a rumble with it and you're just back and forth. Same thing with the rest of you. You just start getting like your equilibrium just gets completely torn apart as you're walking with these people. Malador, you are brought because you're able to look. They didn't blindfold you, so as you're
Right.
being carried from the back, you approach one of these trailer-shaped buildings that are made out of like tree trunks. Very weirdly crafted, not even beautifully crafted, just like they ripped trees down from the top and built their houses out of it. They didn't carve the wood out to make planks. They just took the trunk and carved a house into it. You're taken to the first one, and the one that's holding you just stands up onto the roof of that one, and then starts climbing up to the other one, and you're taken up to about the fourth building up this tree.
I want to
Up
try
this
something
weird
interesting.
tree house.
Can
Okay.
I let the Ghost Rider take over?
Willingly, yeah. If you
Go
want
for
to.
it. Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. Give me. Actually, that would be. Ooh, give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Any bonuses? Anything?
You're +1.
Okay. That's a natural 1 for a
That's
2.
a natural 1. Okay. You try to shoot this Ghost Rider out, and nothing happens.
Fuck. Okay.
And that's only because you got a natural 1.
Yeah.
Because that roll was to see if you maintain control, but with a natural 1, he's
Right.
like, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
Yeah. That's kind of. Yeah. That's right. That sounds about right.
Damn, man. I was actually hoping you'd succeed on that one.
Yeah, I was too. I'm really excited to see what that does.
Do you have anything about it on your page?
No. It's all
Okay.
you, my guy.
Yeah, I've got some cool things for it too.
I left that one. I left the shark taking over and him taking over all to you.
Beautiful. I love it. All right. So yes, you are taken up to the fourth building in this treehouse, which is 45, 50 feet off the ground. And the door is opened by one of the other ones, and you're brought in. And when you're brought in, the inside of it looks way bigger than it should, because it's
Goddamn
able
magic.
to it's able to fit the well. You're not even really sure. You're not even really sure if it's magic. You're sort of keen to magic in the air from all the shit going on in Coast City, and your wear transformations, and now your Ghost Rider shit. This feels natural.
Okay.
I said keen, not expert.
Right,
But to
right.
you,
right.
to you, this feels natural. It's just for whatever reason, you're being just brought in here, and you've got all the time in the world to look around because you can't move. It just looks like it's way bigger on the inside than it should be, and you're brought over to a box, thrown in, and then the door. And a little slit opens. It's the pet hungry.
Yeah, raw meat.
And that description happens to the rest of you as well. Steven, you're brought to a second story in a different tree house than Malador. So you're about 20 feet off the ground. Merida and Yorrick, you guys are also split up. Merida, you're brought up to the fifth. Yorrick, you're brought all the way the fuck up. Yorrick, you are brought to the tallest tree in the entire city.
Of course.
They just love you.
Right in the center of the city, you just go 1 house to 2 house to 3 house to 4 house, and every time you think they're gonna stop climbing, 5, okay, 6,
Going all the way up to the
okay,
pen.
7, okay, 8, how? Okay, 9. All right, there's the ceiling. Okay, 10. Okay, 11. The fuck? Okay, 12. 13. Woo. 14. 15. Okay, this has to be the last one. Nope. 16. 70. I mean, you go about 250 feet in the air
All the way.
until all the way up until they finally open up the door and they push you into the house and they shut the door and lock it. So, Malador, Steven, Merida, you guys were all brought into your various houses, thrown into a box. The door was shut and locked, and they opened the little thing and said, "Is the pet hungry?" Yorrick, you were brought to the 250 feet in the air, the 25th building on that tree. And they open up the door to the house, push you in, and close it. They don't put you in a box. They just push you into the house and shut the door
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
and lock you in.
You about to get fucked?
Am I not good enough for a cage?
You about to get your shit fucked up?
Can I ask for a snake and a honeycomb to eat?
A snake and a honeycomb?
Yeah.
Okay, so you ask for the snake and the honeycomb. It kind of laughs and closes the thing. And you hear the footsteps go, and then the footsteps come back. And before it opens the door, you hear squeak, 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 and it opens the thing and just shoves a rat in there. Snake, snake, and shuts the door.
Damn.
What
And
did they
now
bring
you hear-
me?
And now you hear squeak, 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 and just like this, you hear its little footprints going around this cage, and it's pitch black in here. Does Steven have dark vision? Yes,
No.
he does.
Yes, he does, I guess.
120 fucking feet. You and Yorrick. God, you guys are killing me. So yes, you can tell that it's pitch black inside this box because there's no windows other than the one it shuts, and there's no door other than the one it shut. But with your dark vision, you're able to see, not just outlines, but actually see. Not like it's lit up with a candlelight, but you can see, and you just watch this rat just running around, scurrying, going over your leg and going up your shoulder, just trying to figure out where the hell it is.
Of course, Steven gets the rat. You don't.
Malador, what they come back with you, they open it up and they just shove this fucking body, this like scaly dead body through the window, and it just like you can feel the thud and you can hear the thud just right on the floor of your cage. You don't know what it is.
Right. I can see. I have dark
Yeah,
vision.
I know, but you don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's just the scaly body of something.
Can I search it?
It's yeah. There's nothing
Scaly
on it.
body.
Scaly.
Fuck
it's
it,
a
I'll start
scaly,
eating the scaly body.
scaly, bloody body. So you take a bite into it and you realize it would probably be better to take the scales off of it
No,
as they start to rip into your
never mind.
gum line and
Yeah,
your
you're
inner teeth.
Well, no, because he has really sharp teeth.
I'm
that
talking
make
about
it-
the flesh inside your
Oh,
mouth.
okay.
So yeah, like you can bite into it, but as soon as you yank and you start chewing, these scales actually start like pinching into your cheeks and tearing into your gum line.
Okay.
So you're just like, oh, okay, just fucking goddamn, gotta field strip my own food. Merida, did you request anything to eat? Okay. And Yorrick, they didn't even ask you. They just threw you in and shut the door. And Garrison, what are you doing?
So I
Because
see.
you watched all of them.
Yeah. So I see all these guys getting taken into houses. Idiots. Idiots. A lot of them.
Yep. You see Malador like if you're walking straight from the staircase, you see Malador getting taken into a treehouse. Remember, it's 100 feet from the staircase.
Yep.
And it's angled off to your right, and then
Uh-huh.
straight in the center, about 3 trees over, the tallest one, you see Yorrick just go, 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 go. Okay, he's finally up there. And then 2 houses over, you watch Steven go into a second story, and then the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he died.
that's a first.
Well, either
Right
either
at the climax.
actually frozen,
Right,
or
you've never
he's
had.
really good at being a mime.
Oh, he's back.
I'm glad that's on recording.
What the
I
hell
can't
just
hear-
happened?
Oh, you are
You
lagging.
froze
You
in
froze.
like villain head mode for like 10 seconds, and then you're like this.
Yeah, it like time sped up on you. It was crazy. That's exactly what it looked like.
Okay, did you hear all of that
No.
though?
No.
I heard
No.
it up till Stevens.
Oh, Steven's on the second
Okay.
floor, and
Steven's on the second floor, and then right next to him on the left is Merida's
Yeah.
that got brought up to the 5th. So they're all pretty close proximity to each other. And they
Yeah.
all happen to be the trees that begin the line of houses. Because there's houses behind those. There's houses behind those in like a grid pattern. They all went to the first row. I mean, aside from Yorrick, because he went to the tall one.
I just realized something.
York just went to the up.
I'm still wearing the fruit hat and hula skirt.
Yes, you are.
Shit.
Which would have made it more entertaining because the that entire thing would have been more entertaining had I remembered that. Because the moment you went Johnny Storm, it all melted off.
Yeah.
So you've been naked this whole time.
Oh
Just
my
got to the bottom of the
God.
stairs.
I love it.
Yep. So I'm gonna start at the right.
Oh.
On
So
Malador's?
nope. Malador, I think, was left. I think
That's Merida.
Oh my god.
Merida. So furthest right is Malador.
Malador, 3 over is the tallest one, which is Yorrick. And then to the left, 2 houses over is Steve. 1 house over is Merida.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna go left. Right. So I'm gonna try and break these guys out.
Which one are you starting with?
Farthest left. So Merida.
Yep. And you were able to tell each one because not only were you watching, but like Malador was. You just heard him say "fuck" at one point, so it's like, okay, that's Malador. And then Merida would have been fighting the whole way to no avail, and then Yorrick, you would have just heard him like, God damn, this is high. Why are we going so high? And then, by process of elimination, you would have known that that one was Steve. So, like, glad my friends talk.
Yep.
But okay. So you start making your way over to the treehouse that now houses Merida. She's on the inside, so you don't know what's happening to her in there. You just know
there,
that
a window or anything that I can look in? Is there anything in the house? I saw like the one probably bring her in, but did anybody come out yet or no?
No. Yeah, no. So you don't know if any of the others are occupied. You can only assume. You do know that the one that Merida is in has 3 in there. Because all 3 of them went in with her. You know that the one with Steve has 2. The one with Yorrick doesn't have any. Because you saw them throw him in and start climbing back down the tree. And then the one with Malador also has 3. So you know that at least those ones are occupied. You're not privy to any. You can only assume that the rest of them are. I mean, you guys saw a lot from the staircase, but this city is way bigger than just this row of buildings. And it's way bigger than the 35 that came out there to greet you guys.
Yeah.
So as you approach Merida's tree, you start trying to fix a puzzle in your head, like how can I look in? How can I get her out? What are they treating her like in there? And just trying to like, okay, so she's at the 5th one. How can I climb unnoticed? You just start trying to put all of that in your head. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Heck yeah. This was an awesome session.
Dude, if only they would give me that stupid snake and honeycomb.
Yep.
Yorrick got a pen.
What a pickle we are in, guys. So glad we teleported here.
I don't think it's that
Yorrick.
Well, even
I
if
know
we don't
you
get
would-
out, the Brotherhood's gonna hunt us down and kill us. So
Okay, well you can blame
Listen,
Mal.
we don't even know where we are. They have no idea where we are.
go
Oh
find
shit.
us.
Also, I forgot to mention Garrison Vidar is with you, so you're not alone.
Oh shit! I forgot about Vidar. Yep. All right.
I
He-
think we all
We
did
all
for a
forgot
second.
about Vidar.
He made it out of their grasp too, so he's actually there with you.
Okay.
So
Good to
it
know.
won't be it won't be just you trying. I mean, if he decides to help, but I can just say because he escaped, so you and him are both on the outside looking in.
Alrighty.
Yeah, this one was fun. This one was
I liked
fucking
this
cool.
one.
Yeah. You guys, and I'm not even gonna lie here.
We're fucked.
No. Well, no. You guys as players, not even as characters, you guys as players were not supposed to see this part of the map until campaign 2.
Oh!
Good
Cool.
job.
Good
You're
job,
welcome.
Yorrick!
But that is why I love this game so fucking much.
So we're supposed to be like level 20 right now, right? Yeah.
No, I said as players. Like you guys as players, making your next characters. You weren't supposed to see this part until then. So like this area wasn't even crafted in campaign 1.
Cool.
That's
That's
why
why
you
I
had
love
no art
this-
for the Cyclopses.
Huh?
That's why you had no art for the Cyclopses.
That's why I had no art for the Cyclopses. Garrison and Vernon fought 1 and got him, but I didn't really have art at that point. I just had description. But this city I crafted a long time ago because I'm already
I
working
was,
on campaign 2, and you guys just blasted your way here. Well, no, and that's fine. That's why I
Yeah.
love this game so much because I'm like, oh fuck, like this was scaled for a whole different group of people I haven't even met yet.
Maybe if my book
Why
cooperates.
was this even an
Didn't
option to
expect us to be
teleport
that
to
much.
then?
That big
Because
of
he
dumbasses.
rolled it. He rolled it.
Jeez, York.
I go with the roll.
Cooperate more.
I go with the roll.
You rolled us
thought-
into an entire different campaign, Yorrick. Are you happy with yourself?
He
Are you
thought
happy?
he thought in his head so strongly that he had been to Gaudium before, but he mistook that for a jail cell near Derelictus that he didn't even see, and then he rolled so
Entirely
poorly.
new campaign.
He rolled so poorly on that 100 die that it literally fragmented space and time and put you guys in an area that no one's been to.
Huh.
And I love it so much because I can't even tell you where in the world you are because you don't
Oh.
know,
We're
and I
not
can't
even
even
on the
I
world.
can't even tell you how far away from everything else you are because you don't know.
Yeah.
Like if I
Cool.
gave you guys a map of the territory you've been in that has Coast City and Salvetti and Gaudium and all those other places, I'd have to take that map.
Cool.
You guys aren't even on it anymore.
Huh.
Believe it or not, Merida's village would be on that map.
Cool.
Oh.
This isn't.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, I guess for starting campaign 2.
Yeah.
Campaign
not
too
really.
early, everybody.
Yep. No, that's
Campaign
it.
too early.
Yep. Campaign 2. All right.
Let go, let go,
Campaign
let go.
2, episode 1, guys. Awesome.
Yeah, I guess so.
That should be the title. Campaign 2, Episode 1, question mark?
Question mark? Yeah. Campaign 2? Question mark?
Campaign 2 teaser, guys.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna be plotting all day tomorrow just so I can get out of these stupid Cyclopses. I hate the box.
You guys are You guys
I like
are
them.
welcome to use the session discussion to plot. You can't use the RP room because you're separated, but you can use the session discussion.
Gotcha. All right.
I'm trying to figure out. Actually, I think I know this already. I think I figured this out already. It's how many episodes it's been since you guys leveled last. But it's got to go up each time, so. Because it was there. 3, 4, 5, and a couple of these were broken into one shots, so I can't even really count them. Okay, yep, I got you. And I posted 45 that went up as we were playing. That is your battle with Ellenwyn.
When is our so-called Christmas episode?
I thought
well,
this was gonna be the Christmas episode.
that
when
was
we were
actually
gonna
supposed to-
teleport.
Yeah, that was actually supposed to be tonight, but
Yeah.
that didn't happen. And I'm kind of glad it didn't because Christian had to leave due to a headache. So
Ugh.
I'm kind of glad that we didn't do that. I guess we could
Okay.
probably merge Christmas and New Year's together.
Yeah, well, let's see if we survive the Giants first, and then we'll
Yeah.
see. Or the Cyclopses.
Well, I mean, much like the Halloween, we'll just play the game, but be Christmassy. But I guess we could probably merge a late Christmas and a New Year's, and just merge them in. Whatever you guys feel like doing, if you want to dress up where your cameras are, if you want to dress up yourself, whatever, doesn't really matter.
Are we meeting up tomorrow? Possibly.
We
maybe?
can't. It would have to be stupid early, but
Oh,
How
okay.
stupid early.
well, my wife works till 1 in the afternoon, and then she's probably gonna come home and sleep. And when she wakes up, we're doing Christmas, so that'll probably be at like 4 in the afternoon. That we do it 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so we'd have to play before that.
Oh, yeah. Then no.
Once that shit starts, I'm not
Right.
coming on here.
Yeah. Nope. That's
I don't
fine.
even know if I'll be able
Next
to.
week.
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I know Sunday is out too, because that's Christmas Eve. So
Right.
but yeah,
All right. Next week it is
Jill.
then.
Jill looks like she's sleeping on camera, which is fantastic. Oh, she's almost sleeping on camera. I almost caught you. Damn. All right. Damn
No,
it.
I'm not pulling a Vidar.
We don't have Vidar here for an inspirational quote.
We don't.
Damn it.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
Give me a second.
No. Well, yeah. I was gonna say I have something gross to sign off with.
Do it up.
All right.
Oh, because Christmas is this weekend, I will leave the viewers with a question. What can you say during Christmas while also having sex? Good night.
Good night.
You're a ho ho ho.